Just hit up AutoZ, scored some of this Liquid Moly diesel system cleaner made in Germany. Gonna slap some of this in the tank of the Touareg, along with another product of theirs, which I couldn't find locally, but I just wanted to get this stuff running through the fuel system. The next thing I'm gonna do, get a little bit ahead on maintenance, maybe catch on some stuff that my used 2014 TDI might not have had, is a fuel filter change. Diesels, I mean, these fuel filters are super important because you don't want them falling apart, letting anything get in there and clog those injectors. So we're gonna start off with the fuel tank treatment. Treats 7 to 21 gallons. I think I have just about 7 or 8 in here. I'm going for the Pody blend. I'm dumping the whole bottle in here. We're gonna let it eat, kid. They do put a nice little nos on this can, so you really can't mess it up. All right, slap that whole bottle in the tank, and you know, you just want to let this stuff ride, because you know, if you add any more in there, it's going to dilute it. So obviously I went for the most potent mixture you can kind of do, or I guess the system will tolerate based on their instructions. So I want to make sure I run it out almost damn near to empty before I top it off. Start off by removing the cover. It's held on by 5 stainless screws. They're a T20 bit. Then we're gonna extract all of the diesel fuel in the filter housing using a turkey baster. This is so we can get to the bottom and clean that crud out. You'll see there's a lot of dirty gas in here, and I actually found some black little flakes. So get that completely dry, get as much of that crud out. I got as much as I could out with just a towel, and then I got it on that Moly water. I poured that in there, let it chill for about 10-15 minutes, came back, wiped it till it was completely clean, and it ended up looking really, really nice. Next thing we want to do is top that whole canister off with the rest of the bottle of the Moly water. And then we're going to go ahead and get our filter soaking in there. You want to let the filter sit in there for at least 10-15 minutes before you attempt to start the vehicle. That way the paper media can absorb that fuel. Also, once you get your filter in there, don't forget to lube the top of that gasket with some diesel fuel. It just helps it seal on the top of that housing a little bit better. Now we're going to replace the 5 stainless screws with our T20 bit and then torque them to 5 Newton-pounds, aka 44 inch-pounds. Do a star pattern best you can, and I always kind of OCD check back over it to make sure that none of them loosened up when the other one's tightened. Then replace this little rubber hose. I forgot to tell you, but snap that out of the way when you're starting it. And look how many paper towels I got shoved in there. Try and keep that diesel away. Next thing I did was I fired it up and let it run for about 1 second and then killed it. My thought here was I was going to get that injector cleaner in the injectors and let it sit. After about 15 minutes, I fired it up again, let it idle in the driveway for a good 15 minutes, and then took it on the road. And that's pretty much it, guys. Real simple. I got all the links for everything you need in the description below. When you get on the road, you just kind of want to cruise. I pulled out on the road and went to romp on it, and it kind of fell flat on its face and went into a limp mode. But I drove for like 2 miles, parked it, turned it back on, and everything was good. While that was happening, the glow plug light was on too. So if that happens to you, just drive it for a little bit, let that fuel kind of prime through the system, park it, turn it back on, and it should be good. I did not use the computer reset for this. I'm working on downloading that stuff. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. If you like these little videos, please make sure you like them. And if you're not yet, subscribe. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Peace.